Alright, welcome back to some more Octopath Traveler. And just healed up, so we're good to go take on Werner. Or at least make our way there. Don't know if we'll get him in this part, probably not, but next part should be a sure go. Hello friend, I am ready.
Well then.
Then follow me. My father had this passage constructed as an escape route in the event of a siege. Never did I dream I would use it to one day break into our home. Our men in the square have begun their feint, but they will not be able to hold out for long once Werner's men arrive.
Come.
We must move quickly. Ooh. Excuse me. Alright. Make for the hidden path. And I'm guessing they're gonna inexplicably be some creepy goons down here. Yeah.
May I have this then?
Rat boys.
How about you? Out of my way!
I like how weak the bats are, though.
I am ready.
The bats, not bats, rats. What are the rats weak to now?
Let's do this! The winds of
Wait.
fortune howl.
Nope. Light?
May the sacred flame shine forth.
They are weak to light.
How about you?
Spears.
Out of my way!
Yes, of course. Everything is weak to
I am ready.
spears. That sooner.
I will not be defeated.
Everything in this entire game has been weak to spears. It really seems like it. If you don't know what something's weak to, use a spear.
Let's do this!
Like, that's worked out for me almost every time. Let's get some lightning on these boys.
Hear the thunder roar!
They're weak to lightning too? Lovely. Nice.
The thrill of the fight!
I can't get the lock chest anyway. I'll come back at some point with Darion, and
There is no choice.
then go from there. I hate fighting these things, by the
I
way.
am ready.
These things are awful. But I was gonna say, but if I could figure out a way to actually get the slug, at least somewhat vulnerable, then we would be in a good spot. Little did I know he was weak to daggers.
Here I go!
Even littler did I know he's gonna be weak to this blizzard. It was worth a shot. I would have looked cool if I called it though.
Let your wounds be healed.
Like, yeah, I know what slugs don't like. Salt.
How about you?
But we don't have a salt move. So that doesn't exactly work here.
Out of my way!
No. Light? Yes, fantastic.
My turn now! Cold yet?
I am ready.
Just snap a couple times. There we go.
How about you?
Nice. Nice.
The show is over.
See, we're having a pretty easy time at the moment, but like, as soon as we get to the point where it's like we have to use anyone other than these main four, we're gonna have a rough time doing anything then. Oh, nice. We surprised him. Ooh, you know what that
I will
means?
cut you down!
That means we get to break everyone in this first turn. You know what that means? I also lied. We're not quite getting him.
I will not be defeated.
But it's gonna be close. We're gonna get the slug boy down to 1. Hopefully.
I'm ready.
There we go. SP steal. Ah, we're fine. We can just bump up all the dagger stuff next turn. Like, our spear is so
Shall
much
we
better
move?
than this, right? Yeah.
I'm ready.
Do that. Fantastic.
Well then,
And,
may the sacred flame shine forth.
oh, they should all be gone now.
What to do?
Excuse me, there we go. I've been having some issues with the right controller. But it might be just because I'm like putting it behind the chair or so. I like to spin my chair around a lot when I do stuff. When I'm just playing. So that could be could have something to do with it. Make a save.
Come.
Only a short ways to go now. Thank you again for your aid, my friends. Today, Werner's reign of terror comes to an end. Huzzah! Reign of terror, do you call it? Strong and able rule safely. Look out! Run! Ah! Really? They just
But
cut the old man's back? Alright.
Take thee.
Demons, take them. These two will not fall easily. He's dangerous, that one. Deal with him.
Aye.
Yes, Lord Werner.
Well,
You're as easy to read as that lily-livered father of yours. As we speak, my men are squishing what remains of your diversionary farce in the town square.
damn it.
Werner, but how did you? Egads, you really are your father's son, aren't you? It was immediately obvious. The riot in the square was merely a distraction. All that hubbub to such a little lame. It hardly required a scholar's deduction to determine where the main strike was to fall. What a feeble, flaccid scheme. Better you had burned down the entire city. Did concern for your fellow citizens hold you back? As though you had the latitude for such charity.
bah.
You need an answer. You can ponder your folly while you await your fate in our gallows. I was worried we might run out of scoundrels for the pyres. Now, thanks to you, we'll have plenty for months to come. The people will be most grateful for the respite, I don't doubt.
Werner!
Rotten hell, murderous brute.
Do it.
Fire.
Spare us! We surrender!
Get.
Someone stop them! God have mercy!
Must I stand by and watch helplessly? Watch while those I swore to protect are cut down before me.
Sir Ulbrich, look out!
Damn it all!
Did he say Ulbrich? Ah, the unbending blade in the flesh. Unbending blade of... Where was it again? Your sovereignty escapes me.
Silence, you cur! I have sworn an oath to defend these people from your treachery.
Aye, he has the right of it. We'll protect them. Together.
Erhard, what are you doing here?
Oh man.
Wellspring was out of danger. Found myself at a loose end. So here I am. Been a while, Werner. Or is it your lordship? Moved up in the world since we last met, you have.
Now here's a pair I never thought I'd see reunited.
A few moons ago, I'd have been as surprised as you are. But here we are, nonetheless. Two swords, standing as one. For friendship, for those we would protect, the twin blades of Hornburg will fight together once more.
Name a more iconic duo. Go ahead, I'll wait.
Right, Ulbrich, you with me? Shoulder to shoulder, old friend. That is why I wield this blade. Have it!
What demons are they? My eyes can't follow their blades.
Oh, jeez.
Stand and fight, you cowards, or you'll feel my blade! Well, what about the rest of you cravens? Better fancy your chances with them, or with me? Ah!
That's more like it.
Leave the lackeys to me. You go after Werner. He's not one to flee so easily. He's just buying time. For what the gods only know.
These men are ruled by fear and violence. The mind that yoked them can be spared no quarter. Thank you, Erhard. I leave this place in your hands.
Godspeed, my friend.
What a time.
All right.
Yahoo! Erhard saved the day! Only in the nick of time. He took far too long to reach us. I thought we were all done for. I'm so glad he showed up when he did. 'Tis as if he deliberately left it to the last possible moment. You know, you don't have to be so serious all the time. But I'm not happy either. Are you sure about that? Because I'm pretty sure I saw you smiling back there. You can't fool me, Sir Ulbrich. Let's go. Ah, men are so funny when they try to hide their feelings. How funny. Alright. See what all we can come across in here. Some goons, some lackeys.
I'm ready. Nighthode, bring your shade. What's this?
Now then, I will cut you
You
down!
guys weak to swords? Yeah, everyone is. Nice. Those are
What's
okay.
this? What's this?
Well then,
Wow, they really don't like Prim.
may the sacred flame shine forth.
try all of our magic. None of it seems to be
Victory
working.
shall be mine. I will cut you down.
Oh, you want to stop? I mean, I guess it's not the worst thing that could have happened, but...
I'm ready.
Daggers, noise, that works.
I'm ready.
Alright, Albert, I just need you to hit all of them, okay? That easy. Or, okay. Had to do one thing.
My turn now.
What about axes?
Here I go.
What about wind magic? What about any of this?
I'll do my best. Prepare yourself, oh sacred light. The flame guides us true.
Oh, that's 2 levels. 55. Everyone's about to be 50 also. Just waiting on Primrose, that slacker.
May I have this dance?
Have at you.
Alright, so all the bats, they need
I
to,
will cut you down.
nice. We hit all of them, that's
My turn
lovely.
now.
So, what is this guy? Dark Guardian? Ah, so light magic, gotcha. Don't know really what else I'll be weak to, so we'll just blizzard. Do some damage to the bats. Hit him with some light magic,
I'm ready.
and then have Primrose just attack with the sword. Because why not? Darkness. The darkness.
I'm ready.
Speaking of that, does anyone remember the Darkness games? Like, I know this is like a super while back, but
Out of my way.
I remember how they left that, the Darkness 2 on like, we'll see you in the sequel, and then it's become like the much less popular Kingdom Hearts, where it's waiting like probably 10 years to get a sequel. Excuse me. Is that not, that's not a wall. How do I get up there? Oh, I guess I have to go around. Round the outside, round the
Let us
outside.
fight with honor.
But like, it never made sense to me about why there wasn't a sequel. Like, I'm pretty sure the second one came out not long after the first. Oh really? We haven't fought that guy before, huh?
I'm
That's
ready.
something. But it was just always an odd thing. Cause I remember I liked playing those games when I was younger, mainly because I was like an edgy kid. And I was like, oh man, he has the darkness. Because you always had to say it like that.
I will cut
Didn't
you
you weren't
down.
saying it right?
I'll not be defeated. Bones be healed.
I'm ready.
But I remember it was like advertised as like one of the first,
Knighthood, bring your
for like
shade.
the only Xbox game with quad wielding. You can have 2 guns, and then you can have your snake boys on your shoulders wield whatever you want. They can throw a stick, or they can tear people in half. Very different things, I know, but they could do it. They could do it all.
May I have this dance?
Like, there are probably a lot of games like that where it's just...
The battle is truly joined. I will
I guess
cut
it was
you
never
down.
really that popular, to be fair. I never heard people saying like, "Oh man, did you play the new Darkness game?" I loved that game. That was not something you heard. But who knows?
I will not be defeated. May the sacred flame shine forth.
And speaking of games that didn't get series, now, what about games that got series and really didn't need them? Like, oh, there are a lot of examples of those. Especially, like, what was it? Harvest Moon is like the first thing that comes to mind.
Well then,
Like, I remember the,
sacred light.
A Wonderful Life game. Like, I played the special edition. It doesn't hold up that well.
The moonlight.
But I remember, like, loving that game when I was younger. Like, put so much
The
time
battle
into
is
it.
truly joy.
And now, got the special edition. I
I'll do my
put
best.
maybe, like, 10 hours, and I just
Sacred light.
couldn't get into it anymore. I was just like,
I am
eh.
not made for such battles.
But like the newest Harvest Moon game, it honestly just looks like a phone game you're paying $60 for. And that is like some of the most upsetting stuff ever. Because phone games already just, not the best.
They are.
Not the best quality, as you would assume.
The battle is truly joy.
Like, basically forcing you to,
I
like,
will
hey,
cut
you
you
like
down."
Kingdom Hearts? Not, Kingdom Hearts.
Let's do this.
Also shouldn't have made so many of those. That's, love the game, but jeez, are there too many of them?
Ah!
But you like Harvest Moon?
I will
Come
not
on,
be
you dumb
defeated.
little kid. You like it? You want to pay $60 for this phone game that's we just decided to put on PlayStation for some reason? Here you go.
May the
You
sacred flame
idiot, you
shine
stupid
forth.
kid. And you'll buy it, because we told you to.
The
It's
battle
like,
is
alright,
truly
I
joy.
guess.
I will cut you
Take
down.
the money. Because when I saw it, I was like, I didn't actually like see what it was at first. I just heard, oh, there's a new Harvest Moon game coming out for, what is it, PlayStation 4? I got kind of excited for it. I was like, oh boy. Harvest Moon? I haven't played one of those games in ages. Because the main ones I have memories of playing are like Magical Melody, I think it was.
My turn
Some
now.
GameCube game where you can like to like music notes. I think that was it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Victory
That
shall
and
be
then
mine.
A Wonderful Life and then another
I will
Wonderful
cut
Life
you
because
down.
that was like my Harvest Moon age.
I am ready.
Ah!
I remember back then it was Harvest Moon,
The show is over.
Pokemon, Smash Bros, and that was like about it. And I might have started playing WoW around then too. I don't remember the exact time, but I remember like a year or so after WoW came out, I was on that.
Open for business.
I was some dumb little kid who didn't have any clue what they were doing,
I am ready.
and oh boy, that was like the most fun time. It was wonderful. How should I fight this?
Ah! My turn now.
I can break them all.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
But yeah, I remember when I used to like suck at every game, and that's when like they were the most fun. Like it's neat and all now, like knowing how to do stuff,
Cold
like
yes.
actually having some kind of mental capacity, like that's cool and all. But
Now
it's just it's not the same.
then, my way.
I'll do my best. May the sacred flame shine forth.
It's just when you have that like experience
I'm ready.
in something where
The moonlight.
it's still like crazy that it even exists.
The
That's,
show is over.
like that's how WoW for what was for me at first. And I'm pretty sure that's like how it was for most people. That was like most people's experience, like first experience in MMO stuff. They're like, wow, not saying the name of the game, but wow, this is crazy.
Open for business. What to do?
Because I think every single person I know has played WoW at some point.
To ashes with you.
The battle is truly joined. I will cut you
And
down.
if they haven't, they at least know someone who has.
I am ready.
That's pretty much how that game is for everyone. Play it, or if you haven't played it, you know someone who's played it.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
And for like a 14-year-old game, it's held
The
itself
battle
up
is
pretty
truly
well,
joined.
surprisingly.
I am ready.
Like it's had its downsides, but anything for that long in like the digital age, of course it's gonna have like downsides. 14 years in this time is like ridiculously long.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
Cause now everything's just moving so quick. I get that's like part of being like older and whatnot, but
You got
it's just,
more than you
yesterday I was a wee little tot playing on my computer, and now it's like I'm still like a stupid kid who doesn't know what they're doing and doesn't have to pay bills or anything. Still plays on their computer, but now I talk to myself
Ready or not,
on a daily basis and
I am ready.
and rant about how I'm a stupid kid who still doesn't know what they're doing playing on my computer. Anyway, what are these guys? Fire boys? Alright.
How about you?
What a time though. Taking strolls down memory lane. It's a blast.
I'll do my best. May the sacred flame shine forth.
Really probably should have healed there. They might just kill us all. I think oh look at that. It doesn't work when it's well now it works, but the controller doesn't want to work when it's behind the chair.
The battle is truly joined. I will cut you down.
Alright, which one of these guys? Alright, cool. This one back.
My turn now. Ah,
There we go.
my turn now.
Like, I actually just want to go check when these games were made to see how old I'm being.
How about you?
Just like, what was that? Like Harvest Moon's 20th year anniversary. I remember playing like those super old Harvest Moons too. Like on the Game Boy stuff. Getting back on that Harvest Moon stuff.
I am ready.
With where you had like awful graphics on everything,
Night ring
but
your
you didn't
shade.
care because
What to do?
like, and that's the issue. Like back then, stuff looked awful, but you were like, wow, this is crazy. And like,
How's that?
see, I think this game looks like amazing. Just from like the lighting especially. I love the lighting in this. But in like, what is it, about 20 years? Not even 20, probably 10 years. This game's gonna look awful. Like, compared to what else is out? And that's just like, that's crazy to me to think about. I need to
Open for
skip
business.
some battles.
I am ready.
Nah, I'm having a good time talking right now. Just going off about what kind of silly games have been out.
How about
Well then,
I need to Google some stuff though. When was?
What's this?
Okay, you guys do your fun moves.
let's do this.
I can Google between turns.
To ashes with you.
Harvest Moon.
I will not be defeated.
Not Light of Hope. Light of Hope is the new one that's like, "Ugh, why? Why do this Harvest Moon? I think it's because like their company went in completely different directions after a certain time.
I am ready.
Alright, this will take care of these guys. I don't even know where I'm going in here anymore. I got like all turned around from like the fighting and switching rooms, and
To ashes with you.
I'll find out
You got more than you bargained for.
though. Oh, we're like 32 minutes in though. Hey, everyone in our party's 50 or higher. I don't want world map. Okay, here we go. Oh man. Alright, you know what?
Good day for battle. Victory.
I'm gonna
shall be
do-
mine. Out of my way.
I'd really like to get to the
I am ready.
at least the point where I want to end this one. You know, not end this one, but be ready to take on the boss before I end this part. I don't think I'll actually get there this time, because,
I'll do my best.
you know, it's taking a hot minute to do all these fights when I should just be running at this point. I'm already, like, pretty over leveled.
No.
But,
I will
oh
cut
well.
you down.
I am ready.
And I'm trying to Google at the same time while doing
Do
this, but that is not going to Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life, please. September 12th, 2003. Yeah, so this is honestly right here was about like the time I like actually got into games. Like before that, I played Pokemon a little bit beforehand. Before like all the big stuff. I played like I had like one of those old Game Boys where you needed like oh, I even had that fancy little light thing since I didn't have a backlight then. You like attached it to the back, it went up around it. It was the jam back then. But no backlight. Imagine that nowadays. But yeah, before like about that time, I played some games, but it's just I don't have too great of a memory for it.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
The battle
So what,
is
I
truly
was-
yours.
I was about 6 when I started like actually getting into this stuff.
I am ready.
Okay.
Knighthood, bring your shade.
Let's do this.
That's that sounds about right actually.
To ashes with
This is just like throwback
you.
talking
Got
about old
more than
games
you
right now.
bargained for.
Ooh, I also remember the super old Game Boy stuff. There was some dumb SpongeBob game that even there as a kid, I was like, I played like 2 levels of it. I was like, this is stupid and no fun.
I will cut you down!
And that was like my first memory of a game that I actually didn't like.
Here I go!
Because even though I was dumb as a kid, I didn't understand Pokemon, I still enjoyed it. It took me like an hour to get my starter most of the time. And I sure remember that. I remember walking around that first little area and just not having a clue on what I was doing or where I was going. What was the goal?
Bring about the miracle of healing!
All I knew is I was talking to people. I didn't quite understand what they were saying because I didn't care to.
Hold ya!
I would just spam A through everything because I knew that was, hey, this gets people to stop doing this and lets me play. Even though I'm not playing anything, but still. Jeez, I need to end this episode.
Oh, sacred light! I hope I grow more able.
Okay, before going into the next place, we're gonna end it right here. So, thank you guys for watching. Maybe more rambling in the next part, cause I'm all about some older games right now, but that'll be it for now. So, thank you guys for watching. We'll be back.